Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becks and this is Becks Books. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're playing my TBR game, which is Bingo. And I'm really excited. It's been a whole month and I really enjoyed my first game with y'all and I really have wanted to continue playing. And so we're back, we're here, we're doing it. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about last month's. Whoa. God. Okay, so these are the books that I was supposed to read last month. So how did I do? Okay, so this one is the only one that I DNF'd. I literally got to this far. I'm counting it that I read it because I really did try really hard to give it a chance. And so I put it down. I was like, you know what? No. I finished both of these. Look at those tabs. Just look at them. They're so pretty. I always read 3 physical books at a time. I am currently reading all 3 of these right now. And there is still 1 week to go before March ends. So I definitely will get to these. But there's one thing I need to tell you. I had to read a sci-fi. That was one of the prompts. And I picked Stranger Things as my sci-fi. However, I didn't realize that it was set around Christmas. I'm not reading a Christmas book right now. It's March. So I was like, I'm not gonna read this. And I feel like that is justifiable. I don't think that it's a big issue. So I started looking through my books and the books I needed to read. And on Goodreads, it says that that Jade War is a sci-fi fantasy. That's how it's labeled on Goodreads. I'm gonna take it. So I just started this, and this is one of the books I'm focusing on this coming week, as well as Angela's Ashes. I started this one. I'm in the first chapter. It's really, really sad. And then I'm also just over 100 pages into Firekeeper's Daughter. The fact that I have a week to go and I'm already into all 3 of these books means that I did it. I did my TPR. TBR. TPR is a tax form. Or it's not a tax form, but it's something to do with my job. And yeah, that's one thing I want y'all to know going into the April TBR game is that I work with taxes. It is tax season and the deadline is April 18th. So I'm gonna try really hard to get through my TBR and all the other books I want to read. But your girl's gonna be struggling. Now that we've gotten how I did, now it's time to just quickly gloss over the rules. I don't feel like I explained them very well in my first video, so I'll try to do it in this one. But these are the bingo balls, and there are 5 colors. There is yellow, blue, green, red, and white. So here's the 5. Red are the evil, which are the bad boys. These guys are mean. They hurt me. It's like read the longest book, read the worst rated book, you know, just mean things. The hearts, which are the good ones. It's like a world you really want to jump back into, your most anticipated. Blue are things like obligations, so I can try to meet my deadlines, like readathons, buzzword, book clubs, all of that, just so I can try to reach those. Green and yellow are the thickest stacks here. They're just standard prompts. It's like read a book with an animal on the cover and like read a sci-fi, anything like that. Hey, editing Rebecca here. So I did my hair in like this half ponytail thing and I'm not gonna like fully re-record this, so just ignore like this spot. I swear I'm not going bald. It's just the way that the ponytail went in my hair and like it's bothering me. So now probably nobody was noticing it, but I'm saying it, but it's just bothering me. So just ignore it. I swear it's just how I did my hair that day. That's what these are. This is our bingo. I don't put the bingo numbers, bingo balls back in. The only one that we got from last time was number 8. Once I get a bingo, I can buy a book. Okay, it's time to get started. Let us go with book number 1. Great. Oh, we got a red. I am terrified. I don't have time to read this month. 22. You can see that. And that is not on our bingo. So I'm just gonna start doing it like this. Let's see what I'm not looking, I promise. I didn't see. I just wanted to make sure it was actually on the camera. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. Oh my god, what is it? Okay, I know what this prompt is. So in my last video, my best friend Gloria, she commented down below the video to read a book from like a random spot, like a lobby or like a doctor's office, you know, that kind of thing. And I have a book for this. Let me grab it. 1 second. So the idea is that there'd probably be a lot of mass market and stuff like that in those lobbies. The last time I went to go visit my nephew and my brother and sister-in-law, I took the train. And at one of the train stops, I don't know what, I was in some middle of nowhere, boondock city. They had a little trolley like in the lobby area of the train station saying, grab a book for free. This, We Write Upon Sticks edition, it says uncorrected bound proof, not for sale, was in that. It says not to be quoted without comparison with the actual book. So it's not even an arc? Like, what does this mean? Am I allowed to read this? This is what the red prompts are gonna do to me. I've like wondered, I didn't realize when I grabbed it off the trolley that it was like this. I don't even know if I'm actually reading the book. Like how different is it? But we'll see. So I'll find out. And let's look at that bookmark, it's so cute. Okay, so this is book number 1. The red prompts are doing me dirty already. I really hope that this is the actual book because I've heard really good things about it. That was number 1. It's yellow. It's number 45. Okay. So is 45 on here? It is! We are one step closer to getting a bingo. I'm taking them off here, like this, to claim my bingo. And then let me get the yellow prompts. Okay. I am going to grab from the middle. I'm gonna grab this one. Okay. It's read a book that begins with the letter that your last book ended with. Like, I'm not currently reading, but I finished. And what would that be? I think that would be Red Queen. Or no, if we're gonna go with my DNF, got like so close to finishing it. So that's a D for shepherd. In Cuba, I was a German shepherd, so it's the letter D. I can make that work. Okay. I'm reading Dreamcatcher. This is a reread. I'm buddy reading this with Nina. I'm gonna tag her YouTube channel down below. Check her out. We're both newbies. I don't know how much I can talk about this on YouTube. There's aliens in this book that are very like worm-like, and Let me just read the back. I'm reading, hold on. The back of this book does not explain what this book is about. And this cover lies. This cover does not tell you what is inside this book. And the back synopsis does not tell you. It is so weird that they don't even promote what's really inside it. Okay. I read this book during the freeze in 2021 here in Texas. My electricity went out. Our water was barely working. It was a disaster. So I couldn't work. Me and my husband were huddled together on the couch, trying to stay warm with our cats. And I was sitting there reading this. And it was one of the most amazing experiences, it turned out. Because this book is definitely set in winter. And it's definitely like a disaster-like situation. Okay. The worms enter and leave humans through their butts. I said it. It's butt worms. I said it. That's what this book is about. Okay, so Nina is afraid of worms. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm so excited, Nina, to read this with you. Let me know as soon as you pick it up, because I will too. I will drop everything to read this with you. It's so weird. It's so bizarre that it's been over a year now. And it's just so weird that I still remember so much about it to this day, and it sits with me. Like, I'll just be minding my own business, living my life, and I'll be like, but wait, Dreamcatcher by Stephen King. That exists. And it's funny because after I read it, I was like, okay, Stephen King is weird. We all know this. But this, I haven't read all of Stephen King's works, but this is the weirdest book he's ever written. But I looked up Stephen King's discussions, what he said about it, and he hates this book. I don't know, man. Like, it's so far out there. I think he hates it because it's not well received, because people are like, what? But on the other hand, this book is so bizarre that I love it. I love it. I would say read it. Read this. Read this. Just do it. It's so absolutely wrong that it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna stop hyping up Dreamcatcher. But here you go. Here you go. Read it. So my TBR is going great. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let's do book number 3. Yellow. We're on number 3. I go 6 times. The number is 33. That is not on our TBR. Okay. Let's get our yellow prompt. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna pick this one. What is it? Read a book gifted to you. Okay. Read a book gifted to me. What? I mean, I have gifted books. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm back. So a book that was gifted to me that I've been meaning to pick back up is from my father. I'm really trying to read a lot about Ireland, and my aunt, who is a professor in Ireland, she wrote this. So I want to finish it. It's Achill Island by Teresa McDonald. So I'm promoting her textbook. And my dad read it and he tabbed it. But I really want to prioritize this book. I really want to prioritize the books that my father has gifted me. So this is my third TBR pick. And my April TBR is all over the place. What is happening? We're halfway through. We're gonna do number 4 now. Okay, this is good. This is good because I need to get those books on this stack. Okay, so the number is 49. 49 is not on the TV or on the bingo. That's okay. Let's see here. Let me go to this side. Okay. Continue a series. I can work with that. Okay, so the book I'm picking from Continue a Series is Ruin and Rising. I've read Shadow and Bone. I've read Siege and Storm. Siege and Storm, I believe it was 2 months ago. So if I wait another month, I'm going to forget everything. And I can't let that happen because I gave Siege and Storm 5 stars. Shadow and Bone I gave 4, and I just really want to finish the Grisha trilogy. So I am prioritizing Ruin and Rising for the month of April. Ruin and Rising, I feel like everybody knows about Ruin and Rising. It's that girl that's not like anybody else. It's one of those. Okay, on to number 5. We got a green. A green 63. 63 is on here. Wow, 63 is on there. Hey, so let's do this one. Oh, this is fun. Shuffle your music playlist. The song that comes up inspires your next read. That's cute. I like that. So let me get Spotify open and we'll find out what song. Hold on. Okay, so I have my computer here. I'm gonna click next. I have it on shuffle and we'll see what pops up. Loving the beat. So that's Down Under by Lude featuring Colin Hay. Okay, wow, my hair, it's a time. Okay, so like Down Under, it's like Australia and it's about traveling. It's a travel book. I know what I'm gonna pick. I know what book. I'm gonna choose The Drawing of the Three. Let me explain myself. My husband read this book recently and he was talking about how the gunslinger, the main character, travels. I don't know if this is a spoiler. I don't think it is. There's these doors and like that's all I really know is that there's doors and he goes through them, he goes to other places. So this book I feel like does represent that song. I feel like Australia can be really tough. You have to be strong in order to live in Australia. This book like represents like having to be gritty and like strong and work with the land and the earth. And my cat's about to make a lot of noise, I think. Wow, Louis, really? We gave them a box and he's destroying it. You done? Thank you. So I'm gonna stretch it. I don't know, I mean, it's hard when you haven't read a book, but I don't think I have any Australian like stories, and it does talk about traveling. So I'm gonna go with this. Yeah. I have one more bingo round to go. got a heart. We got a heart. It's number 3. Number 3 is not on the bingo. We got a heart. Okay. There's so many books I need to get on this TBR that are not on there. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna find a book with a frog on the cover. I'm for sure not gonna get any of the books I need to read on the TBR now, but I have a pet frog. I love frogs. I'm gonna introduce you to my frog. I have a pet frog. I'm so excited to show y'all. Hold on. This is Malarkey. This is my frog. He is a fantasy Pacman frog. He is what they call a chocolate. He is what you call a chocolate Pacman frog. He's a very sweet boy. I just wanted to take him out really quickly to show y'all. I named him Malarkey because he was my anniversary gift last year on St. Patrick's Day. He's a very good boy. I think he looks orange. Thus, he's a good St. Patrick's Day frog. Okay, I'm gonna put him back now. Okay, now that you've met my frog, I've washed my hands. Let me show you what book is gonna be the last book on the TBR. Hold on. It's The Lady and the Frog. This was an impulse buy. I was at a thrift shop. I was just going through the different aisles and I saw this. And look at all the little frogs. They're so cute. I'm pretty sure this is a fantasy retelling. I love frogs so much. I love it. Oh my goodness. But when Henry's brother Jack is transformed into a frog and trapped in a well, Evelyn must join the rescue. Armed with her training as a lady and a solid punch, Evelyn must outwit a scheming heiress, wrestle an octopus, and kiss far more frogs than a girl should be expected to. I love that. As she dives deeper into a hidden world of magic, she discovers Jack may not be the one who needs saving. Oh my god, that sounds so cute. So I'm so excited that this is the last book on my TBR. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to all of them, but we got some thick boys. Okay, thank y'all so much. Put some numbers down below if you would like to unban some books for me to read. I have a list of over 5,000 books that I've been just jotting down, books that make me curious about them, that I just see in passing or other people tell me about. And I've been making that list since before I even knew BookTube existed. So I'm never gonna get to all those books in my life. There's just no physical way. So I always just like to be surprised and see what books I can get into my life. And I asked my friends to pick random numbers to grab books off of that list. And they're also educating. They're books that sometimes I'm like, you know, that's out of my comfort zone, but I would like to take a chance. So I added on the list. And yeah, just if you think of any rewards or punishments, I did finish last month's books, so I will be giving myself a reward for this month. Basically, if I don't finish one book, I have a pass because I finished the books for the previous month. I don't know what punishments I should take. Obviously, there could be like add another bingo roll. If you think of punishments, I can put them in a jar. I can put rewards in a jar, and that could be something we do. But I just had so much fun with y'all today. Thank y'all so much for being here, for coming and playing bingo with me. I really hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Becks Books signing off. Bye.